Hello and welcome back to the GLBO Hangout. Once again, I am solo. I hope that's okay with y'all. But welcome back if you've been here before. If not, welcome to the chaos. Not as chaotic, just me, but I am okay with talking to myself. If you're new here, we're going to start with shows we can't react to because of the man and copyright, go into our chokehold, and then finally open chat if anybody joins the group or any open thoughts that I might have by the end of this stream. Let's just jump in, shall we? Our first show. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm behind. I did not have time to watch the new episode of A Winter Sun Wakes the Wind in Spring Hill's Dream. I need to get my happy up and then I'll go back. I think we're past, hopefully, the most tragic part of the show, but you never know with the CBL. I am warning you, proceed with caution, but it's so good. The cinematography, the acting, and the fact that the pair, I think they're going to keep on working together afterwards. But we shall see. Now, the next one, still emotional damage, but in a good way, a happy way. We're watching Don't Be Too Emotional. And what do I say other than manipulate me? Please. When I tell you, I would just say yes to Big Jane. I never would have left you, Big Jane. Don't tell my man that, though. I gotta go back home and I know what the locks changed. But when it comes to everything, I feel like the show is progressing well. The little brother that little Jane is now babysitting, a menace, yet well behaved at the same time. I'm not mad at him. Especially since those kids did jump him, I did not feel bad at all when Big Jane put the pressure on him. I was like, yeah, why are you picking on kids when your dad isn't even coming home? He probably has a second family. But that's okay. I usually don't condone that, but special occasions, especially since it caused him to lose his EpiPen, he could have died. And those kids wouldn't have cared. 2-on-1 is unfair. A 1-on-1 fight, that's fine. Kids will be kids. But not jumping somebody. That's crazy. Oh, and I probably forgot to mention, new clothes. Who this? I got an upgrade. But we shall see what we can add on in the future. Tell me if you like the new avatar. Now, I'm not going to spoil too much other than the fact that Big Jane, oh, you know what? I'm just going to spoil everything. Big Jane, the best manipulator out there. Because what do you mean? You leave the door cracked open with the light on in the middle of the night and no one's supposed to be in here. If it's actually a secret, it would have been closed and locked. He wanted him to go in there. I just know it. And he was right there to manipulate him back into his arms. Although at this point, little Jane is, how do you say, a willing participant through and through. He was beginning to be the chaser. As he should. He learned the error of his ways. But I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen next. And hopefully not as awkward of a scene when they were getting it on that carpet. I was like, that is not anatomically correct, like, at all. But you know what? If you want to dry hump on the floor, that's on you. I hope you're happy. And now we can go on to the next show. Also, not going to lie, I have not caught up. I will do better. MaxNat, I'm sorry. I will be caught up by next week. I swear. Yeah, I do. Okay. Now, this next one, when I tell you, the edge of horizon took me by my edges and would not let me go. Because let me tell you, I was behind last week, right? And this week we had it all set up. We were going to watch episode 8 and 9 so that we can be ready for the finale. We watched episode 8 Nephew pretty much respectfully cursed us out due to the trauma that was imposed on us. So we will be watching episode 9 right before episode 10, where we hope, pray, wish that it is happy at the end. Because after episode 8, we were through. Because what do you mean? You got that man out here doing hard labor? He is a princess. He doesn't need to be out in these streets. For a second, I thought Pobe was going to go over there and go get his man and take him home. As he should have, honestly. But he didn't. He let him go through it. But it's okay. It's okay. It'll be better. Hopefully. Hopefully. Later. I don't know, his baby eyes and him looking so sad with the dirt all over his face. And now he's a teacher, and I think by some of the ways that he's reacting to some of the students that he has, he's kind of seeing that maybe this might have been better in the long run, because he didn't see and didn't have like tangible relationships with the people who were most hit. But now his students, he really cares about them. He now understands their plight on a different level. And look, Grandma and the servant, when I tell you, they're cooking up a storm. They're about to make that money with those sweets. They looked good. And the fact that Pobe knew exactly who those were made by, he's about to go get his man. And I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the baby take me back era, as well as Chet going to jail. Hopefully. That man deserves it. The way he turned his mouth up and said, oh, this is all Pope's fault. Like he didn't steal a bunch of money. Like he didn't embezzle. Like he wasn't stupid. Oh, I feel bad for him and I feel empathy towards Chet, but he just keeps on messing up. I'm like, sir, please don't mess up to the very end. Let's just not do anything, preferably, you know? But we'll see. We got 2 more episodes, and then we're going to talk about the finale next week. Now, this show, it's so bad that it's good. And the storyline, crazy. What do you mean you're pursuing your uncle's man, knowing they're together? He knows they're together. Okay? What do you mean? And then you don't even hide it a little bit. You declare war with your uncle. I am serious. I want him. And to take it a step forward and literally tell him you're in love with him? Like, it could be worse. But I'm not exactly sure how, but could, you know? I'm really glad that our little man, he actually turned him down swiftly and in a hurry. He is completely in love with Uzami. You know I'm bad with names. Our older daddy. Or should I say Zaddy? So I feel like daddy with the D is weird, but Z is kind of like the gray area, you know? And he is a zaddy. Really in shape, except for the fact that he's having health conditions. You know he's going to tear him up. The moment he he already just saw him. They literally cut us off at the end where he's at the apartment, about to tear into him for not telling him. Because I understand not wanting your partner to be worried about you, but you can't have troubles and pass out and not tell him. Oh, it's Okumi. My bad. And Hisaki is a little man who's very sweet and now has a bunch of attitude and more like gumption to actually go after it. I'm excited. This is actually turned out to be one of my favorite shows of the week. It's a nice like break in between all the tragicness. And the plot's actually moving really well. So if you haven't seen it, I would recommend it. Now, this one, when I tell you the rage bait, I swear, this is the show's just, it's just rage bait. It is. Because at this point, I'm like, how much more can you put this man through? And then the fact that he was laying in that bed, letting them see, pulling everything away, like, oh, they have to see the truth because you, 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 sir, were playing around and not being, not. It's not that he wasn't faithful. He was faithful, but the optics aren't great. And the fact that he's not even willing to like clear it up, to talk to him, let him know what he's doing. Like, mind your business. I do whatever I want, and I also control you. Crazy, crazy. Is this man putting that apron back on and making more soup? Because I'm pretty sure that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna take him back again. And the fact, well, actually, we know he's gonna take him back again because he literally said, "I made all this money and have it in a bank account just in case my man needs it." Who does that? Who does that? This man. And he's just a brother-in-law. In quotes, brother-in-law. But that man wants him. And honestly, at this point, they just deserve each other. I just gave up. But I'm so addicted to the show that I can't give it up. Like, I want to because I'm so angry. Like, these two, like, Lushao, sir, come to front of the class. We need to have a class on self-respect. You know? Giving up when the giving up is good. Walking away from a bad situation. But I'm wasting my breath because you're just gonna go back. It's the most toxic couple you know. And they're gonna be together forever. Yes, again. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, the next show we're gonna watch. Well, I am watching. Be My Player 2. Maxi Bass. One of my favorites. Although, how dare you hurt my feelings? You know what I felt like in the middle of that scene when he's singing happy birthday? When I tell you, my baby is crying. He could barely get through it. He was acting. He was acting, but then my feelings were I was dying on the inside. Because that man made a whole cake of sushi. He surprised him. Should he have opened that door without knocking first? No. Should he have waited for an explanation? Yes. But it's his first love. And to think that woman, and she was really pretty, that doesn't help, is right there even before him. If he had done the birthday song first and then she had come, I feel like it would have been a little bit different because he would have been able to confirm his feelings and just feel the excitement of doing it first. But oh my God. But you know what? The fact that they did not make us wait for another episode to actually clear up the confusion, I applaud you. Yes. Because that man did come out. And we had such a beautiful get together between the two of them. Of him being like, I'm the only one I want to have in your mind. Period. No even thinking about somebody else taking my spot someday. It's not happening. Together forever. And he is a golden retriever. One of my favorites. I look forward to it every single week. I have not watched the episode. Wait, no. It happens tomorrow. Ooh. I thought I was scared for a second. It's tomorrow. Thursdays it airs. If you're not watching Be My Player 2, please do so. It's so good. I'm so jealous I'm not going to be able to see the finale. Someday, I'm going to save up enough money so that with a couple weeks notice, I can go to Thailand. Like, that is the dream. But we shall move on. because I'm just delusional. Now this one, Blue Lips. We're in the final week. Technically, the finale did drop today. They actually dropped 3 episodes rather than 2, and then the standard 1 for the final week. But it was so depressing with the sister dying, I had to take a break. I watched 2 of the episodes, and now the last one. I was like, oh my god, you're not even gonna give me a break. You're just gonna kill her at the beginning of the second to last episode? That man is going through it. I hope you give me nice and fluffy for this last episode. It's payment for all the trials, tribulations, grief you are putting me through with this girl's death. Although I was like, oh my god, you really gonna say on your deathbed, look, the only reason I'm condoning this or even entertaining this is because I don't have much time left. If I was gonna live longer, but it is what it is. Take care of my little brother. Realistic? Yes. But not what I was expecting. I thought we were going to get a whole, I accept you, I know you love him, you've been there and been taking care of me, thanks for paying all my bills. She did not say that. She was direct to the end. And I love that for her. Okay? But Blue Lips, we'll talk about the finale next week. I'm looking forward to it. It's a really good show. And now that they're no longer lip singing, even better. That singing lip sync was so bad. But we're gonna go on to the next one. The Servant Prince. Oh my god. And it gets better and better and better as it goes. Because in this last episode, his man finally, and I mean finally, gave in to what his man has wanted all along. To destroy his family. Because they're the worst. And I do mean the worst. Because how are you going in a whole tailspin? And the one thing you want to do is mess with somebody who's not messing with you. I mean, make it make sense. Goto, he's minding his business. He is at the restaurant, just doing his job and serving tables and finally getting some purpose in his life. And here comes his daddy, taking away everything. I'm like, come on. Don't you have a whole business to save? And the brother coming back, your brother's not coming back, sir. He's not. Although now that you took his one thing that he had finally like grown into, and now that the restaurant might be in turmoil, enter Sato. He's about to turn this whole place out. And I don't feel bad for you. You're about to be destitute. You're going to be alone. And that's okay. Because that's what you deserve at this point. Like, I don't know. I just love their relationship. Between Sato and Goto, they're like growing together. They're loving together. And now they're just going to do so much more. And I know what happens at the end. I read the book. I couldn't help it. It was on Manga Plaza, I think. And I read all 8 chapters real quick. And each episode of the show has been a chapter. They've been very faithful to the book. I hope they do a print run of it. I will be buying it. It's one for the ages. And it says it's ongoing. So maybe we'll get a sequel someday. It's happening now. And we'll talk about that in the open chat. Now, I knew I wasn't supposed to be adding any more shows onto my roster. But this one definitely got me. Because what do you mean? What do you mean you're going to make something so cute and adorable, yet so tragic at the same time? Because the man on the left, he's been through it. The fact that not only did this man get outed, and his name is Kishida, He gets outed. He's now ostracized. His roommate left him. That's the sprinkles we're getting so far. But now he's going to literally wear a mask just because he can't smile anymore. He can't force the smile anymore. My heart was broken when because he was so sweet. And he's just taking care of everybody around him, making sure his roommate is as comfortable as possible. He's not trying to step on any toes. He's just doing the best that he can in his little body. And it's the fact that his roommate, Kurobe, yeah, he has been the most supportive. The fact that he made that little party for him to be the man that he wanted to be, even if it was just for now and like a hope for the future, the man that you are. The man that you are. I wonder how we're gonna like proceed after this, because I was like, wait, a kiss by the end of the first episode of a JBL? Are you about to put us through it? Because if you do, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm still gonna watch it, but I'm still gonna be pissed. Because I want happy and fluffy from them. Even if they have like an issue, I almost wanted to be like School Trip, where by the end of the episode, we squashed the miscommunication. We're not carrying over miscommunication from episode to episode. Not with these cutie patooties. Okay? Please and thank you. Now, this next one, Love Destiny. Oh. It's becoming one of my favorites for the year. And I did not expect it. Like, it's getting better and better. I'm dreading when he has to go back to his body in the future. I was like, come on. Can't he be Gal for the whole show? Let's just, he died in the future. His time to go. Sorry, Grandma. See if you can get a doppelganger of Grandma in the past. Because his man, Detch, needs him. He just got his shoulder dislocated. He needs to take care of him. Although, that other man falling in love with the consort, I was like, sir, don't get, you definitely with Gal's great his warning. I'm like, oh yeah, he got beheaded, didn't he? Pretty sure, because that king, he knows. And at this point, it feels like a cat playing with a mouse. Like, baby, you in danger. Like, big danger. Have me looking like this all the way through. Like, please don't kill him now. Maybe later, but not now. Not in front of my salad. I'm having a great time. Gao and Detch are having, like, moments together. And they almost kissed. Next episode, if y'all don't kiss, I swear to God, stop edging me. You're falling in love. He already feels it. He knows it. I just need to see it more, please. Please and thank you. But we're still gonna, we're gonna see more next week. Don't forget to come back and we'll talk about it some more. Now, this next one, Connecting to You. This was a surprise. Like, should I have been catching up on shows? Yes. My bad. But Connecting to You, it was recommended to me by Shalray. And then Neffy and I got on the bandwagon. It's so cute, yet tragic. Oh, I think that's gotta be a theme right now. Because the police officer with the, not exactly a psychic medium, he has a very unique gift of being able to see strings and how people are attached in the relationships. So like in one episode, unfortunately, this little boy was getting abused by his father, and he could see the strings and how the father was putting on a face between everybody, called the police, as he should, and was able to help them locate the boy for them to have the case. Thankfully, Child Protective Services, or their version in China, was able to take care of the situation. Father admitted to the abuse after some interrogation. And now, our two main leads, Wu and Lin, they're doing so well and getting closer and closer, and I really believe in it. Honestly, it's not a fast like first look love. Like they're earning this. And you can see their threads in every episode turning slowly but surely red, as in love. And I am dreading the moment they actually get to the red. Because honestly, it's so good with the story and plot that they have right now that I don't need the explicit stuff. Because what do you mean? What do you mean? Why did they earn the rating that they did? Where's the adult? I don't mean. But you know what? I love the sidekick best friend. He is hilarious. Is he messing up his friend's life? Absolutely. But can't help it, you know? But I will be watching. Love the comic relief and the seriousness of all of the cases that they're working on, and I'm looking forward to see what other cases they're working together, and the love. Now, this next one, wasn't also supposed to be watching that. My bad, but I will be continuing it. Popular Serizawa acts weird around me. Ugh, it is fluffy. It is School Trip 2.0. We even got the back hug scene. And his friends are like, yo, are you coming to your art? Is he forcing you? He does that. And then literally just keep on moving. Like it's a regular Tuesday. And I love that. His friends are very accepting. They just don't want him to be forced. But that man is where he wants to be. And I don't blame him. Serizawa is very... Actually, both of them so far have reassured each other that they can do better. Like Serizawa trying to make that stew. Oh my gosh. He tried his best. His best wasn't very good, but he tried. And our other main lead, which, give me 1 second. You know about names. I need to actually have a cheat sheet from now on. Suzuki. Suzuki was very reassuring, letting him know that, hey, you're not good now, but with some work, you can be the best. You still got time. You just didn't let him wallow in it. Just like how Serizawa, like, bolsters him up with his writing and letting him know that he's going to be there and that his hobby is okay, writing BL, which is Suzuki. He just admitted that he's never finished one of his works. And I know that this is going to be the one time he finally finishes it. But at the same time, that finishing the work is him and Serizawa getting together. I'm so excited. Oh, I need to stop, but I can't. And honestly, that's okay. Now, our final one for the evening is Ash the series. And this one came out of nowhere. When I tell you, I was like, what? I don't need another show. I don't need another show. And yet, I was wrong. I will be sad every single week. And it was an accident that we even watched it. Shell Ray and I were recording something else. And we just saw it in the thumbnail as we were finishing. It was like, oh. And it was on YouTube. Oh. Let me just take a little peek. What is this? Goners. We immediately were like, we need episode 2. When it dropped, we watched it. And when I tell you, they're the kind of toxic that I love. Although one of them technically is supposed to be a police officer, that man, I'm not even sure if he's really serious about his job. He's fallen in love with a gangster, and he knows it. Like, is he gonna be able to turn his man in at the end? Although, the case that he's investigating I don't think his man has anything to do with it. He's actually been like, oh, you're using fake money in my club? Absolutely not. So, plausible deniability. He doesn't know about it. He was about to tear that man up, but unfortunately, somebody else got to him first. He had an attitude, and I don't know why he think it was a good idea to talk back to somebody in a dark place with nobody watching. But yeah, that man ain't coming back, and it's okay. He had an attitude problem anyway. Now, the only thing I'm worried about is the speed at which they're going, and the fact that that man needs somebody to just, oh, tell him to get it together. Because how are you going to throw an ashtray at your man and be like, it's okay? Barely an apology. Okay? I would have done some devious things because he would have had to sleep eventually. And I mean that. But, oh my God. It just had me enraptured. Especially after the fake out of his death, after the police scene. And now that he knows he's the police, I don't think that's not changing anything. Maybe he's already halfway moved in. He's never gonna, what? Give up. Never surrender. Si se puede. You know? And that's on Disney Channel. Mm-hmm. We will be watching this next week. No questions about it. They've been doing the thing. And the mafia romance, oh, cannot get enough of it. But that is our last show. I know. And I sped ran through them. It's just me today. Sorry about that. But you know what? If you have any thoughts or anything, don't forget to put them in the comments. And we'll respond back. Gotta talk to somebody. If not, we do have our Discord. And I'll try and link it below. Okay? Now, we gotta go into chokeholds of the week. Now, one person did put their chokehold in and let me know about it to share during the broadcast. So let's do this. Now, Neffy's chokehold for the week is... It has been the JBLs that are all school trip alternate universes. And I have to agree with her. You know? Because especially Popular Sarazawa acts different around me. I was like, is this a reincarnation? I'm not mad about it. And I will watch it again. I loved it. I like that it's nice and sweet and fluffy, but still good plot. Now, my chokehold of the week. This is hard. But I'm probably going to have to say it's Ash. The whole thing had me staying up late trying to look up stuff. Because it was so good. Now, it was in Cantonese, so that did throw me off for a second. I was like, wait a second. Hong Kong. And actually Hong Kong. They're doing big things. And now the AI in the opening credits, they didn't use it for the whole thing, but the AI usage did throw me off. I was like, oh, really? But I'm glad they didn't have AI in the actual show itself. Otherwise, I don't know if I would have been able to keep on going. But the acting, the toxicity, you know I love a toxic show. It's gotta be fluffy or toxic. Usually don't do in between. But it's just got me. And I can't wait until the next week. Like, I'm fiending. I've been looking for stuff. There's no book. It's crazy. Unless, if anybody does know a book floating around somewhere, please let a girl know. It's definitely needed. But, you know what? I'm not going to hold you this week. I don't have too much to say, at least about things that are going on in the BL world. I know that we're gonna work on putting out some T-pop reaction videos. Jasper got, what is their fifth song? They're almost close to a mini album, so shout out to them. And then probably a little bit of K-pop, and then trailers. Hook Your Heart. Shelby and I watched that trailer. Well, pilot, and we'll be putting that out soon. Oh, I'm ready. Sports, where it looks like it's actually like gonna spend a good time and I might learn something. A child, they might turn domestic and actually raise that little girl together. So cute. And it looks like the storyline's gonna be a little bit angsty. And I'm always there for a redemption arc when it comes to sports movies and shows, a la Creed. But we shall see. Thank you so much for coming. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next week on the GLBL Hangout chat. Goodbye. See you later.